good folks at Rue Morgue and 1984 Publishing have done it again. What have they done? Stay tuned to Pina Comics to find out. 1984 Publishing has supplied us with a few books in the last few months that we have been doing videos based on. You may have seen our video for Michael Gingold's Ad Astra, and you may have seen our video for April Snelling's Ghoulish, The Art of Gary Pullen. Well, now we've got something on a whole different level. We're kind of taking the idea, the peanut butter and chocolate idea that we've heard about so many times. Two great tastes that taste great together. We now have horror movies and music. This book here is all about the soundtracks to your favorite horror films of all time. This is Blood on Black Wax. And right off the bat, look at the cover art on this thing. It is incredible. This looks like something you would buy in a Spencer Gifts with the blacklight, effect. The poster you put on your wall when you were 15 years old that wasn't of Samantha Fox topless. But that's a whole nother thing. We'll talk about that later. This book here has been put together by, and I'm going to look, because the second gentleman's name is a little bit difficult to say, and I'm going to have Lou, our technical specialist, spell it out right across the bottom of the screen. First of all, these guys are both Rue Morgue writers. Aaron Lupton, you say that's not too hard to say. No, Aaron Lupton's not hard to say. The one that I'm having an issue with, and I hope I don't slaughter it too badly, is Jeff Szpirglas. And by Szpirglas, I spell that as S-Z-P-I-R-G-L-A-S. So follow that across, Szpirglas. These guys are longtime horror fans and big fans of the soundtracks of your favorite horror movies. Why don't we bust open the podium a pint and start looking through and seeing what they're talking about inside Blood on Black Wax. All right, so let's start as we always do with the cover. Awesome hardcover. Again, great like pinkish black neon colors popping out at you. Rue Morgue presents Blood on Black Wax. Horror soundtracks on vinyl. And let's get into it here. We're going to pop it open as we always do. I'm going to show you the first opening page. Looks like a zombie attack. I'm thinking that's Night of the Living Dead. And let's go to our forwards here. We got some dedications, table of contents. The forward is from famed director and writer Mick Garris. He made The Stand, the 1994 ABC television movie of the Stephen King novel. And you just go through here and you get the introductions for the authors, and then you go through the different chapters. Now I'll give you the different chapters. We won't go obviously through every single page, but you get supernatural horrors, savage science fiction, creature features, murder maestros, rock and roll nightmares, Italian terror, or otherwise known as giallo, and different beasts. So again, what you get in this book, pop it open right here, and you're going to see we have little pages of information on each one of these soundtracks. So you have the original Nightmare on Elm Street soundtrack, Wes Craven's film, by Charles Bernstein. And you have the art that came with that. And then over here, a movie we love on the Pint. We did an episode with our friend Scary Larry Dwyer of the Pint Movie Invitational, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, music by Christopher Young. And as you go through, you get little dissertations. There's interviews in here, some more Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. Just these books are so well put together. Rosemary's Baby, classic horror right there. And the great thing about the soundtracks, the posters and the soundtrack covers don't always match up. So a lot of this is some great new art, or at least maybe new to you that maybe you hadn't seen before. Candyman, Clive Barker's Candyman, soundtrack by Philip Glass. You got the bees and the honeycomb. If you've seen Candyman, you know bees play a very, very big part in that. And as you go through, you keep going. The Fog, Firestarter, all classic stuff. Oh, Snake Plissken, Escape from New York, Life Force right here. The Naked Vampire movie, if you've never seen that before. Space Vampires. Here's a favorite of mine, Alan Silvestri, Predator. And then you go through, and again, creature features. You pop into this section of the book, and you will get some stuff like, I know what that is. Now here's a prime example. You get this wonderful movie poster version of the Jaws soundtrack, but then over here you get something totally else. You get to see the shot coming through the preserved jaws of a shark from Quint's house as they're leaving. You know, just awesome stuff. Jaws 2, there again, there's an image that's not the movie poster. Jaws 3D. What more can I say about Jaws 3D than turn the page? Gremlins, Creep Show. Again, I don't want to go through everything. We talked about Near Dark very recently. Music by Tangerine Dream, which is a band that's done several soundtracks. So this thing is just chock full of really good interviews, really good snippets of information, and just like it promised, plenty of art and plenty of soundtracks. We're gonna shut it right there because I think we're giving you a little bit too much. But again, that is Blood on Black Wax. So there it is. You've seen inside the hauntings of Blood on Black Wax, and you now know some of the samples of horror movie soundtracks that you can go back and check out yourself if you want. And the great artwork. Very important is that you take a look at this book. If you're a fan, this thing goes for $34.95 cover price. You can go to 1984 Publishing. We'll put that right at the bottom of the screen, and you can check it out there and check out all their other fine stuff. You can also go to like Amazon.com, places like that. You're going to be able to find the book. This thing is an awesome coffee table book. Anybody that comes to your house and sees this is going to want to immediately check it out. The colors, I'm going to use the word pop. They pop right at you. And, I mean, the content, as we just showed you, just incredible. Just incredible stuff. I can't say enough about 1984 Publishing. They have been really awesome friends to us, and I look forward to everything they put out because every single time I get something new from them, it's rad as hell. So thank you again to our buddy Matt from 1984 Publishing who supplies us with these, and keep them coming because you guys have not hit a foul ball or a strike or anything yet. Go check out Blood on Black Wax, horror soundtracks on vinyl. Again, Aaron Lupton and Jeff Szpirglas. I hope I said that right, Jeff. And make sure to when you're going through and you're checking out that art, maybe if you didn't have the soundtrack to Scream, or if you didn't have the soundtrack to Nightbreed, you know, check it out. Buy the soundtrack too. And also very important, check out Rue Morgue, because that is a horror fan's Bible, right up there with Fangoria and all that other good stuff. So this has been John from The Pint, and we'll see you soon.